In Kathmandu's busy streets, it is not unusual to find archaeological wonders. This is Tangahiti, an ancient waterspout, statues of gods and goddesses decorated. But many are replicas. The statue of Uma Maheshwar, which was here, still comes before my eyes, says Shrestha, who visits the site. The 12th century statue of the Hindu gods Shiva and his wife Parvati was stolen in the early 1980s. A replacement was put here for devotional purposes.
These are gods and goddesses, and they are living. When suddenly they get lifted and taken away, what is tragic is that it's not only a stealth from a museum, it's stealth from a living museum, it's stealth from a living culture.
Many of these statues are several hundred years old, but most are not secured.
In the 1960s, 70s and 80s, thousands of statues and other heritage items were stolen from Kathmandu Valley. Many of them are in museums in the West. Most of them never make their way back home, but the Uma Maheshwar statue, which was with the New York's Metropolitan Museum of Art, has found its way back.
The museum discovered an 11th century statue of Buddha had also been stolen.
We were offered this standing Buddha as a gift at the end of 2015. In reviewing the offer of gift, I went back and looked at Leon Bengal's very seminal publication and discovered the work was published there as having been stolen in the mid-1980s. And in the course of that investigation, also discovered that Uma Maheshwara, which was living in our storage room, been in the museum for 30 years. This had the same history. I refused to register it for the collection, but rather suggested that we initiate a conversation with the government of Nepal about its return here.
The return statues were unveiled at Nepal's Department of Archaeology. Museums are under no legal obligation to return cultural artifacts, but requests for repatriation can be made if there is proof that they were stolen.
We don't know how many of our statues are scattered around the world. We have records of some of them, and we'll try to get them back through the Interpol.
The statues of Buddha and Shiva and Parvati will be displayed at the National Museum in Kathmandu. But some community elders from Tangahiti want to see Shiva and his wife back on the street where they used to be before they were snatched and taken to the United States. Subina, Shrestha, Jazeera, Kathmandu.